Ira Epstein of Linn and Associates with your morning flash update for this Friday, November 6, 2020 at 9:50 a.m. Central Time. I'm later than normal, but I've been watching the news. It appears that Georgia is going to have to do a full recount. That's the way that that's coming out. Arizona, while some networks are saying that has not been put into either slot. I'm seeing one of the networks is saying it has gone to Mr. Biden. We'll see what happens. Then that was Arizona. Nevada's still up in the air, and of course Pennsylvania. Then we're talking still, what is the big question on the senators? And it looks as though the very worst that could happen is that the Senate under runoffs could end up 50-50. That's the worst, but most people don't think that'll be the case. And there's been a net pickup, as you know, in the House. So a balanced sheet looks that way. As I said yesterday, I do not believe President Trump can pull this off, but he's the miracle man. I never count the man out. So there's a small chance, but it's certainly there. It's the first day in a while we're looking at a down move in some of the stock indices. Gold's given back quite a bit of its rally off of the comings of this morning. Silver market, copper market, they're all there, but copper's still acting quite good. Dollar index broken down. Now the question is, do the foreign currencies follow through? Brexit still very much a question. As for the world economies, COVID is really getting terrible, folks. And the numbers, like in Illinois, we're setting new records. Our hospitals will be overwhelmed. I'll tell you that right now. I live here. I can see just what's going on, and I have friends in the medical profession. You're going to see this in other states. It's going to be the same thing. I seriously doubt that America will go into another lockdown as we know it. I think the public is smart. They'll realize what has to be done. They'll wear their masks, and they'll get scared. When you take a look at the grain markets, they're all over the board. You've already got an 8-cent swing going on here. Coffee up a little bit. Bonds and notes. All of a sudden, all that rally coming back. We've hit a number of key numbers. That's the way. And if you're a morning subscriber of mine, you know that's the case. On the weekend, you know I'm going to cover the weekly charts, and they've got a lot to tell too. We're going to get consumer credit from the Federal Reserve this afternoon. We'll see just how it comes out. Again, it's a September number. Here we are in November. Wholesale inventories and sales data. We saw in September that inventories went up way more than expected, 4 times the amount. The sales down quite a bit from where they were. The whole ratio still okay. These are the numbers we acted on this morning, and there's no way to cut it other than bingo. Very, very solid. Non-farm payrolls up way more than they had thought, 20% more. Look at the unemployment rate, 6.9%. I mean, if you were judging the president just on the economy, not COVID, these numbers in the midst of a pandemic are nothing but stellar all the way through. Even the government has lowered its numbers by 268. Take a look at that. So you're getting all these good things, but what do you do with it? That becomes the question. And that's what I try to answer for you first things in the morning. At 5:40 in the morning, I record. I did that this morning again. I cover for you Asia, Europe, what is going on in the U.S., the reports coming out for the day, and that's where the fun begins, because then I start loading you up with what are the trades for the day. And there are a number of trades. They're not all going to win. Nothing always wins. If you're looking for that, I'm not the miracle man. I'm probably as good as good guys out there and better than the bad guys out there in terms of chart analysis. When you take a look at all this, I cover the market in these ways, and part of my subscription is the weekly charts that I bring in on a weekend edition. During the week, I also bring them up if I think something's important. You can view in one of 3 different ways the videos that I put out throughout this whole time. And by the way, that means 6 days a week you're getting videos that cover these markets, and I cover in detail all that you see right here in an easy way for you to view, because there's a slide bar on the bottom of the video on our website, and you can get right to the sections that you want. How do you work with this? It's simple. You have coffee, you ever go to Starbucks, you go to some of the other premium coffee? That's the price of it for 30 days, basically. How do you get it? Go to our website, under the word research, it's there. I'll see you all come Monday, and as you know, I'll do the end of the day videos. I'll try to get those today on time for you, and I'm going to get the end of the week, the new weekly videos done early as well. You have a great weekend. It's been wild. I will see you later today.